Now, lamb chop, hold still. I spoke to the lady at Burberry, and she said the best lamb's wool comes from lambs, sheep that are combed for 5 hours. In fact, they don't shear the sheep up in Scotland. They go to Scotland with their Burberry combs and they comb the sheep for 5 hours. And the hair that comes off on the brush is what they make Burberry scarves from. Isn't that interesting? What's that? You want to be a Burberry sheep? Well, I bet you we could get you a job doing that. They could comb your hair. You'd like that, wouldn't you? And then your beautiful wool would be made into the finest scarves of the world. And you'd be treated like royalty because you know Burberry, they'll feed you well, won't they? Yes, they will. I'm glad you're here. Oh, look, there's the Tubies here, Lamb Chop. Hey, Tubies. It's Psychic Bob. Well, I'm here with Lamb Chop. And, oh, look, there's a lot. Look, there's Lady J, the Earl Grey tea trip. There's Scott from South Carolina. There's Denise T, Starlight Workers here. Yay, Lady Jane, the Earl Grey Tea Tribe. Baroness Colabobs is here. She's our moderator. Stardust C is here. Michelle Marzano is here. CR is here. Scott from South Carolina. Robert Stevens. Nita is here. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the show. There's Jackie Miller and Sandra Bradley. Lamb Chop says hi to all of you. Well, welcome to our show tonight. My name is Bob Hickman, and I'm a full-time professional psychic. That's right. I do this every day, all day long. And tonight you've landed here at my channel, which is called Spirit Channel. And you know, it's Saturday night. I don't know what day it is. All blurs together. And we're going to do crystal ball readings tonight. So Lamb Chop, you going to join in and watch this? All right. Well, listen, I'm going to sit you over here. I want you to go sit on the bed. Spirit is there. I'm having an allergy attack. Yeah. All right. Why don't you go over here and sit down, okay? Yes. And I'll talk to Burberry tomorrow about getting you a job, okay?
Lamb Chop's going to make us rich, Bobs.
Yes, he is. He might have to live in Scotland, though, if he's going to work with Burberry.
That's all right. I'll send him packing.
You want to go to Scotland? All right. Well, we'll talk to Burberry tomorrow about getting you a job for your wool to be made into scarves. All right. Sit over there. Wonderful. Well, guys, I'm so glad you're here tonight. Welcome. And we are going to do crystal ball readings. I got my crystal ball here. Look at that. Is that mystical? Yeah, I love my crystal ball. And we're going to gaze into this and see what's happening tonight. And I thank all of you for being here. By the way, if you didn't get to see earlier, a few hours ago, I'm a little behind today. I've been very busy. I posted a video. Cole and I went out and traveled around London town and explored some places we hadn't been. If you haven't seen that, definitely check that out. That's over in the video section. Now, some of you may not know, but YouTube has changed around everything. So the live feeds are in a different section than the videos. So check both each day because, you know, I'm always broadcasting and doing videos now. Oh, look, there's Melinda Tornes here. Hello. And there's Tammy Sabruno's here. Melinda says, hi, Psychic Bob and Baroness. Love, light, and blessings always to you guys. Thank you. Melinda came out to our video. Thank you for your support, Melinda.
I had your life all day, didn't I, Bobs?
Oh, yes, you did. Yes.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Okay. So, Robert Stevens.
What do you call it, Bobs? Madame what?
Madame Tussaud.
No. Phrase it.
Madame Tussaud. Tussaud. In French, AU is pronounced Tussaud. All right. There you go. She doesn't speak French. She's English, you know.
I do. Actually, I do speak a lot of French, you know. One begins with F and ends in F. That's 2 words.
We can't trust her with French. Just see my video. We had a great time. We tried to get in the museum, but there's so many people. The line literally went down the block, and they're like, well, we've sold our allotment. And you had to like buy in advance to get, anyways, it didn't work out, but maybe we'll get back there. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here tonight. Oh my gosh, there's Stardust C is here. And Sylvia Ramala is here. Yay. Tammy Sabrina said, I saw the video. I think Chuck and I will up our UK trip at some point. Yay.
Tammy, you'll love it. You and Chuck will love it.
Did you hear that you're going to love? There's CR says, how long are you staying abroad? Say, well, I don't know. I just flow with whatever I feel like. I'm enjoying it here, so I'm not sure. We'll see.
We've got a question here, Bob's, of
Yeah.
Barbara Brian Wilson. Did you find out what was going on the other day about, I think she's talking about...
Yeah, I found out by YouTube. I'm not allowed to talk about it. They blocked me. Barbara, I'm so sorry. I can't answer that due to new YouTube regulations. It's a long story, so I'll just say see the British news about what happened in Piccadilly Circus yesterday. It is on the news, so I got in trouble with YouTube for discussing it. Thank you. There's Darla Bungard's here. Yay. Jackie Miller's here. Jackie Miller says, how does a crystal ball help with the reading? Well, Jackie, the crystal ball is a tool used by many psychics. It opens a portal between this world and the spirit world. Now, some people say it opens a portal in the mind. Some say it opens a portal to another dimension. It doesn't really matter. It's known as scrying. And I actually teach a whole class on this, which you might want to join sometime on our psychic development. A lot of times we work on different things. And I am going to be doing a class on crystal ball. But in a nutshell, they help us, a psychic, to see, to enhance their psychic vision. So that's what a crystal does.
Yep, those with the eyes to see will see.
Yeah.
I've got a good t-shirt, haven't I, Bobs, with a crystal ball on?
Yes, you do.
Why don't you tell your truth is what it says?
No, I don't think so. We're not going to talk about that. But I'm so glad you guys are here. There's Star Lightworker there, Denise T. Anyways, yeah, then yesterday was pretty tragic. Thank God it wasn't what I thought it was. So, our hearts and prayers go out to all who are affected. That's all I can say. Unfortunately, YouTube sent me a notice due to the graphic nature of the situation. I'm not allowed to talk about it. Censorship's alive and well in a free country. That's all I'll say. Anyways, well, we're gonna tune the crystal, but I thought we should do an invocation to open the energy here. Okay, give me just a moment. So I want everybody just to look at the crystal, and we're going to just attune our energies. Just settle down, relax, and as you look into the crystal, just relax, gaze deep. You might have a vision. Mystic crystal, we thank you for being a guided vessel, a portal to the other realms, a portal between the worlds. We ask that we're open now to receive your blessings, to receive your revelations and your prophecies. We invite all who would come from the spirit world to use this tool, the sacred portal to commune with us. We welcome all from the other side who would like to join us to help and to learn. We open now the door between the worlds through this portal. Blessed be, and so mote it be. Amen. Woo! Glory.
Now I probably start sneezing, so I'm sorry and I apologize if I start sneezing while Bob's doing this.
All right. My stand here is a little unstable today. I don't have my normal setup with me, but hopefully we'll be all right. All right. Our first reading tonight goes out to Baroness Kolobobs. All right. Let's see what the crystal has. Baroness, as I'm stepping into the crystal here, I'm getting a lot of blue clouds. Blue clouds means open communications. And it means you're going to start having easier rapport with those around you in communication, especially with the spirit world. So I want you to meditate on blue light and absorb that into you. All right. There you go. All right. Our next, we got our first donation. By the way, thank you in advance for donations. Now, our first donation is Sandra D. $1.99. Hello, Sandra. Good to see you. Listen, I got to tell you, let me just tune in here. Just give me a second. Crystal ball readings are a little different than my normal psychic readings because I can only give you what the crystal gives me, but it's always interesting. So let's see what we got here. Sandra, right now, as I'm looking into the crystal here, I just keep seeing water. I'm seeing ocean. And as I'm zooming out, I'm seeing literally the crossing of the ocean. You're going to be going to Germany very soon. I can see the east coast of the United States, and I'm seeing the river or the ocean that's crossing the Atlantic, going up into Germany. So it does look like you are going to be traveling soon, and I want you to be ready for that. Blessings. There's Denise D. Thank you. By the way, guys, if I forget to say thank you for your donations, thank you. There's Denise D. $5 donation. Any updates on D and I? Thanks a lot, Bob and Cola Bobs. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. As I said with the crystal, it's a little different. I can't always get an exact answer. I can only tell you what the crystal shows. So I don't know that I can get that, but let me see. What I'm seeing, Denise, is pink clouds here. Light pink. Soft pink means openness of the heart. It means feelings of love. It's communication that brings people closer. So I feel that pink light in the crystal is a really positive sign for you going forward here. And I want you to watch, because as I'm looking at, they're flashing a calendar and they're showing me like the entire month of February, each day illumined like on a calendar. So I think the whole month of February is like a love fest month for you. All right. So be open to wholeness, healing, and strengthening of relationships. Blessings to you. There's Lady Bree, 149. Hello, Lady Bree. There you go. All right. Lady Bree, I got to tell you right now, I'm walking into this energy of the crystal and your energy. And what I'm seeing, it's interesting. It's like Sandra D's. I'm seeing water, but this, rather than being an ocean, is a lake. And I think this is connected to ancient Glastonbury. And this body of water, I keep seeing there's a woman rising out. I think this is Nemue, actually. She's coming through here for you. But Nemue's here rising from the water. And it's interesting because she raises one of her hands and she's pointing upwards to the heavens. And then she points down to the earth. And she says, as above, so below. As below, so above. So what she's trying to show me here is the unity of heaven and earth. And that's where power comes from. So stay close to heaven and earth and let the power of the holy waters of Avalon give you strength and spiritual enlightenment. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. All right, there is Starlight Worker, $5 donation. Thank you, Star. It's very kind of you. Let's just look into the crystal here. Star, when I'm looking in here, I'm seeing paperwork. This looks like official, like contract, kind of like HR forms, human resources forms. I think this is dealing with a job transition here, because I'm seeing you, I'm seeing the desk, I'm seeing the paper here. And it looks as if you're signing off like, yes, and there's boxes you're checking like, okay, yes, I have that skill. Yes, I can meet that requirement. So I feel like this is literally within the next like 2 weeks here. There's some sort of forms being filled out that have an issue around job application or job opportunity. So hang in there. You're on a good path. Blessings to you. All right, there is Maya, New Zealand, $8.99. Thank you, Maya. Hi, Bob. Can I get a message from my grandpa, please? Many blessings. Maya, I generally am not doing spirit messages through the crystal unless they come through. I can look, but I don't. Like I said earlier, I can't control. Crystal rings are a little different than psychic rings because I'm just using whatever the crystal brings. So I don't know that I can do that. Okay. But let me just look here. Hold on just a second. Maya, what I'm getting is a lot of white clouds here right now. White clouds means that you're on the edge of the etheric. So I do feel like you are drawing to yourself spirit presences. And I do feel like hold on a second. That's just so weird. I'm actually getting a voice. Sometimes when I scry crystal, I can hear sounds. And I'm hearing this kind of tonal sound. It's like a humming, like a vibration. And I heard a man's voice come over and he says, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. So I do think your grandfather's trying to break through the crystal vision here. So I do feel you said the white clouds definitely mean we're on the edge of the spirit world. That's all I'm getting, Maya. So I just have to be honest, but I think that was him coming through. I got a real sense of a presence of, it's like he was responding to the call. Anyways, I'm sorry. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. There's TGVG, €1.19. Thank you, TGVG. Blessings to you. When I'm looking in here, TGVG, I got to tell you, I'm seeing you. You're walking. I'm looking. There's all these lights. This is in a studio. And this, I see a sign that says Elstree Studios. I have to tell you, you're going to be going to Elstree at some point in the next few months. This is not far away because they keep panning. When I read, sometimes they show me timelines and they're putting a date like calendar, and it looks like by end of February. So it's like as we go through the next few weeks, doors are opening, and I do think you're going to have a chance to visit literally Elstree Studios in person. So I see you walking. I see another person. It looks like he might be a director because I'm seeing him come down off a camera crane. It's like he's up there and he's looking, checking stuff, and he comes down. So it does look like you're going to England soon. All right, that's what the crystal shows. So there you go. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, there's Jackie Miller, $5 donation. Thank you, Jackie. Any insight on what career path I should be focusing on? Much love. Jackie, let me see if the crystal has anything. I can't really control it, as I said, but we'll see what there's anything coming through here. Yeah. Jackie, you have a great gift of communications. This is like, I see your face here, and the crystal is surrounded by blue light and blue clouds. And I'm seeing a paper and a pen, which means gifts of communication. You want to work in something where you're a communicator, either, like writing speeches. You'd be very good in like public relations work, anything where you're communicating a message that gets to the masses, publishing, public communications. That's where it looks like you've got the strongest energy, and it shows here. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. There's Stardust C, 149. Hello, Stardust. Good to see you. Welcome back. Hold on just a second. Stardust, right now when I'm in the crystal here, it's interesting because, like I said somewhere earlier, I'm seeing forms and papers. I'm seeing a similar situation here for you. I literally see you filling out an application. I think there's a job change coming for you here. And I keep seeing like literally the number 4 and then the word week. So 4 weeks, within 4 weeks, looks like you're going to have an opportunity for a new job. I'm trying to look at where this is. It looks like you're standing in an office. I think this has some connection to either a law firm. Can't tell. It looks like it's like a professional setting. It's either law firm or medical office. But it's strange. I'm looking and I keep seeing symbols of like legal symbols on the wall. So I'd like you to be open to that. If you're applying for new jobs, please consider law firms. I feel like there's a job connected to, I see the word clerk, legal clerk here. So you may have some opportunity to be involved in that in the next 4 weeks. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's my buddy Gary M. Hello, Gary. Good to see you. Hope I can't see. Gary says, hi, PsychicBob. What does the crystal ball have for me? Thanks. Hold on, Gary. Let's see what we got going on here. Interesting. Gary, it's funny when I'm going in here, it's like I'm in an airplane and I'm looking down. I keep seeing all this ground. It's sand and cactus. This is desert. You are definitely going to the west. And they're also flashing a number here from, they kept a number 4, 4, 4, 4. And I'm like, is this 4 days, 4 months, 4 years? And I can see the word weeks, 4 weeks. In the next 4 weeks, you are literally traveling, and it looks like things are falling in alignment for your move. And this plane that you're on, you're flying over the desert. And I'm looking around you. I can see you on an airplane. You have some bags with you. And I'm hearing the word, the other stuff was shipped. So I think that within 4 weeks, you're going to have a chance to go out there on a more permanent or long-term basis. And I keep seeing in your hand a letter. It looks like a job acceptance. So next 4 weeks, a lot of transition. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's Jesper Clausen. Oh my gosh, 35 Danish krona. Thank you, Jesper. Hi, Bob. Anything for me tonight, please? Hold on just a second, Jesper. Let's see what we got going on. This is so fascinating. Jesper, I got to tell you what I'm seeing. When I go into the crystal, it turns all black. Now, don't let that scare you, because as I'm looking into the blackness, stars are filling. I realize I'm looking into space. And then I see a flash of light here, and it's like a door is opening. And oh, I see what it is. It's like a wormhole or an interdimensional portal. They're saying that you're going to be working in astral projection in the coming weeks. You're going through portals. People are coming through portals, I see. So it looks like your connection with the star people is increasing. It's like they're coming great distances and flashing into your kind of time-space continuum. So be ready for some visitations. I'd really watch the skies, because they started with showing me the sky and these lights going and these flashes. I think you're going to get a more visible connection, and I think that you're also doing astral projection. It's going to open up some doorways spiritually as well. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. Oh my gosh, there's Nita, 999. Hello, Nita. Good to see you. What is Earl's true feelings and intentions toward me? Will this grow into something serious? You know, Nita, I got to tell you, I do see this evolving. What's interesting is when I'm looking at this, I see Earl, but Earl's like going, I don't know. He's like sitting on the fence, like he's not sure. But he really knows he needs somebody in his life. And this is one of those situations where I'm looking at it, and it's like, don't wait for him. Just go tell him, say, you're going to be my man, and this is how it's going to be. It's just like he needs somebody to give him a little guidance. I see him. He's a really nice guy, but he's just like kind of sitting there going, well, I don't know what to do. Maybe she likes me. I kind of like her, but I don't know. Just go take charge of the situation. I'm serious, Nita. Because once you just step and say, listen, you're going to be my man. We're going out tonight. Now just put on your jacket. Let's go. He'll be like all happy. Like, okay, that's cool. I think he's somebody who needs a little guidance, a little encouragement, a little training, as they say. And I think it'll be good for you and for him. So his feelings are, you have to awaken him to his feelings. And then he's ready to go. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. All right, there is Sandra D, 199. Hello, Sandra. Good to see you, dear. Thank you so much. Listen, Sandra, I'm looking in here, and I keep seeing you and Jay's face flashing. And what's happening is both of you have big smiles. And it's interesting because this is a sign that things are moving forward in a positive way. So I don't think you're going to be blocked. I just don't. I'm not getting any images here of the other stuff we've talked about, because I'm just looking to see if there's anything I need to warn you about. And I just keep seeing that ocean, and I'm seeing both of you here. So I think you're going to be going very soon. All right. The crystal's interesting because it's a lot of times shows stuff that can be very immediate. And I get the sense from that this is coming very quickly. So you're on track. Don't worry. Everything's moving. I don't see any warnings in the crystal. Blessings to you. Oops, I can't see. My eyes are going. It's funny, I can see in the crystal, but I can't read the text. There's Casar Suarez, 333. Hi, anything for me tonight? Thank you. Hello, Casar Suarez. I love your name, by the way. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. But let's see what the crystal has for you. There's travel coming for you. There's some connection coming with the Southwest, New Mexico, Arizona, and also possibly the country of Mexico. And I feel that before we get into, summer, it's like, well, as we get probably more close to summer, like May, June, before we're into deep summer, you're traveling to all of these places here. And it's interesting, Casar Suarez, because I keep seeing you, you're wearing like a pin that looks like a crystal. And I keep seeing one of these places, looks like it also Arizona, Sedona. So I think you're going to Sedona as well as New Mexico and Mexico. And I keep seeing you holding this, like you're wearing a pendant, but it's a crystal. And it's like attuning you. So I think you're at these will be spiritually enlightening journeys for you over this year. So be ready for it. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. All right, there is my buddy Sandra Bradley. Hello, Sandra. Hi, Bob and Nicola. Any messages from Spirit? Sandra, tonight I'm doing crystal readings, so we'll see if spirit works through the crystal, but you never know. So let me just see what I'm getting here. Hold on just a second. Yeah. Sandra, one of the things that I'm picking up here around you as I'm going into the crystal is they keep showing you, and there's a big golden halo of light around you here. I can see the light. And this is really fascinating for me because when I see a golden halo, that means that you're moving into the direct kind of connection with the higher self. And so I'd like you to do some work with your higher self right now because it looks like that the spirit world is kind of directing you that way. And it means that you open that connection. And it's like the rush of knowledge that comes through is amazing. And it'll be a joyful experience for you. A lot of inspiration, a lot of joy. So work on the higher self. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, there is Karen Bryant. Hello, Karen. $5 donation. Thank you. Hey, Sigma, how do I go about studying the ancient art of acting with my theater god guardian blessings? Karen, I'm just going to tell you what the crystal shows tonight. I can't always directly get answers in that way. Maybe they'll show it, but I just never know. Let me see if the crystal shows anything, though, here. Now, that's interesting. I didn't expect to see that. Karen, this is going to sound really crazy, but I'm serious about this. They show you walking the stage in ancient Greece. You're at one of the theaters connected to god Dionysus. And it's like as you're walking, it's almost like you're opening a channel. Now, you may not, be able to travel to Greece right now, but at some point you should make a plan to go to ancient Greece. But another way is I want you to work on astral projection because I literally see you in Greece. But as I'm looking at you, I'm like, I think she's in her spirit body. So I think this is actually astral projection that I'm seeing here. So I want you to study astral projection and literally try to go in your spirit form to ancient Greece and to the theaters of Dionysus. All right. I hope that helps. That's really cool. Blessings to you. Thank you. Good question. All right. There is Tammy Sabrina. Hey, Tammy. Good to see you. 1999. Thank you, Tammy. Hi, Bob and Cola. I've been loving the videos and give us a glimpse of life over there. It's great over here. I love it. I was hoping there may be a message for me. I know Spirit will give me what I need to hear. Thank you, Tammy. You're so kind. Let me see. I appreciate your generosity. See what the crystal is. Anything for Tammy? This is interesting. Tammy, I have to tell you what they're showing here. Now, don't freak out when I say this, but I'm seeing you hand in a paper. It looks like it's a job resignation. I don't see you being fired or pushed out, but it's like a sign that you're ready to kind of do a transition right now. So if you're not feeling the work, if you're just saying, I'm not feeling it, this I think is coming up. I get the sense that by the beginning of March, it's like you're making decisions. So don't have to do it right today, but it showed me at the beginning of March here because I can see the calendar on the wall behind you. They're showing me beginning of March is a kind of a reflective time on career transition. So I think you may be looking at transfer or a resignation from your current job by March. I don't see this as bad. I feel like this is in harmony with your spirit. It's in harmony with your vision of where your life's going. And the spirit world, they have this amazing way of leading us. And I feel like this transition period is part of Spirit's work with you. So be ready for the spring as a time of transition. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Bears Colobos, £1.79. A grand gave a gift. Do you see me selling for a good price? I don't know. Let's see what this says. Is there anybody here that can work through this to show me this? I'm going to invoke the grandmother here. Hold on a second. It's interesting. Yes, it does look like there's a good price coming for it.
Oh, get on.
All right,
Like
there
what?
you go.
Does it show any numbers, Bugs?
Yeah, I see the numbers 4.
For
4 in the like 1,000 range.
£4,000.
Yeah.
Get on.
All right, there you go. All right. All right. There's Karen Bryant, $2 donation. Thank you, Karen. Any messages from my green dragon, red otter? Thanks. Karen, I don't necessarily pull spirits through the crystal. So I can only give you what the crystal shows. If they come through, that's great, but I can't make that happen. Okay. All right. Let's just see here. That's interesting. Karen, what they're showing me here is you, I have to be honest, I'm not seeing anything from these guys. What I am seeing is you at an audition. And this looks like it's a theater audition. I see people standing in theater. I see people going up stage. There's like a director asking to read certain monologues, certain scripts. And I'm trying to get the time frame on this. I think this is going to be a little closer to summertime. It looks like everybody's dressed in summer clothes. So I think by June, some doors are opening in terms of auditions and theater work for you. Could end up being TV, but it looks like theater. But sometimes they do television stuff at a studio. It looks like a theater. So there's definitely some acting stuff coming. It looks like it's around June. All right. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much. There's Michelle Marsana. Hello, Michelle. $5 donation. Hi, Bob. A crystal message, please. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Let me see what the crystal has for you. Michelle, this is really fascinating. I'm being blinded as I'm going to the crystal by bright lights. I'm like, what is this? I thought it was like car lights shining on me. But as I zoom out from it here, I realize these are theater lights. You've got stage work coming, hon. And they're going to be giving you some opportunities to do more performance art. I get the sense this is mid-February, so be ready for it, okay? Things are, and this seems like it's a large audience. I can see beyond, once I get beyond the glare lights, I'm like, wow, this is really nice, like red velvet seats, balcony. This is a large theater. And it looks like in mid-February, there's an opportunity there. I hope that makes some sense. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's my buddy. Oops, hold on, Scott. I just saw you. I know you're here. Scott from South Carolina, $10 donation. Thank you, Scott. It's very kind of you. Moving to South Carolina has been a great move for me. A new life and a new beginning. I'm so happy. Do you see smooth sailing for me and my family in 2023? Let's see if the crystal has anything to reveal on that. Scott, it's interesting because what I'm seeing is you and your family all standing. It looks like you're leaning up against a railing. And I'm seeing boats in the background. So this is like a club or a clubhouse where people are doing boating or fishing. And all of you are smiling. So I think this is a symbol they're showing me, a sign that this next year for you is going to be a much better year. There's a lot of family cohesion, a lot of unity and joy. So yes, it is going to be smooth sailing. And it's funny because the boats in the background, it looks like people are taking them down to the water and bringing them up. So yes, the sailing, the waters look calm. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's Damien Divine, $9.99 or $8.99. Thank you, Damien. Wow, pounds. Thank you so much. Hi, Bob. Do you see anything in the crystal ball for me? Thank you and blessings. Thank you, Damien, for being here. Good to see you again. Hold on just a second. This is really cool, Damien. You're on an airplane. You're traveling. They keep showing me maps here, Europe in an airplane flying. Italy, Rome. And that's where you probably haven't even thought about Rome. But it looks like you're going to Rome in the next few months. I don't think you're going to live there permanently. I see you going back to Ireland or Northern Ireland. I also see London. So I think you're going to do some work that's going to take you to Italy as well as London. And I think that for a little while you'll be in Northern Ireland, but I'm not sure you're staying there because I just keep seeing these lines going. So you're into a time right now where it looks like there's travel. So I don't know if you plan anything with Italy, a connection with Italy, but it looks like you're there. And I keep seeing Roma, Roma, Roma. Roma is Rome in Italy. So there you go. I hope that makes some sense. We never know what the crystal ball's going to be. It's always an adventure, you know. There is Starlight Worker, $4.99. Star says, I love crystal ball night. Thank you, Star.
Smita says that every time I sneeze, I'm manifesting something.
Oh, okay. Very good. All right.
Sneeze more often.
Sneeze more often, you know.
The goddess of manifestations. You can have anything you want in the world. Just click your fingers and it'll come to you.
No, well, I don't know if it's that easy,
Or
but
sneeze and it'll just
it's worth a try, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hi, Star. Thank you so much. Here, let's see what we got here. You know, if Cola sneezes too hard, it might blow my crystal ball over. I gotta be careful to hold on to.
That's okay. I'll tell you one with my $4,000.
All right, all right. You know, Star, I got to tell you right now, while I'm stepping into the crystal's light here. By the way, I just got to tell you, you know, I read a wonderful book years ago about crystal vision. And one of the things that a lot of you have been asking about, how's a crystal ball work? One of the things is it says that in this book that I read that crystal ball serves as a kind of a lens to the astral light. And I really believe that's true because I feel like when I do crystal reads, the light that I get reflected through the crystal, it's an ethereal light. It's not just the light you see on camera. There's actually a different light that I see coming out. And I found that it's the astral light, the ethereal light. All right. Listen, Star, I got to tell you, when I'm looking into the crystal here right now, I keep seeing the face of your mother and father. They're literally just here smiling. I think they're just taking the opportunity to pop in to say hello to you. And I just heard your dad heard me. He's just nodding his head here. And it's funny because they found a way to get into the crystal. And I just heard your mom say, she said, we're sneaky. We snuck in through this way. But it sounds like they're here just to send a greeting to you from the spirit world and a blessing to you. That's all I'm getting around them, but it's really nice to see them. They look happy. And the fact that they made the effort to break through into this really means that they're with you and they're guiding you. Thank you so much. Blessings. All right, there's Deborah Kahn, $5 Canadian. Thank you, Deborah. Hi, Bob. Any message for me? Thank you and blessings. Thank you, Deborah, for being here. Hold on just a second. Let's see what the crystal has. You know, Deborah, this is interesting because, Deborah, they're showing a line going from British Columbia down into Northern California near San Francisco here. I think you're going to be doing some travel from Canada to San Francisco soon. And what's interesting is I see the line going back up to Canada and then back down. So you might be coming into a time where you're doing some work in the States or even a possible move, because it's like you're going and then you're going back and then you're going again. So I think there's some interchange or interface here with the United States. And it strangely feels like a job opportunity or a move opportunity. So I'd say either way you're going to go, it looks good. In terms of timing around this, keep seeing July. So it may not be till a little later, but in July, that's where I'm getting all this motion for a transition, like a move. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. All right. There's Sandra D, $199. Is my home selling fast? Thank you. Let's see if the crystal shows it. Let me see her house. Yes, Sandra, does look like it's going to go fast. There's somebody connected with the military who's interested in it. It feels as if somebody's either working at the Pentagon or has military ties or at some point has been at the Pentagon, but I feel like this is somebody military. It looks like I'm not good with uniforms. I think it's a Navy uniform. It's an officer. So yes, it does look like there's money coming through a house. So you might want to even like advertise if things are slow on military bases. This is where I'm seeing the connection. At the Pentagon, they have posting boards at the Pentagon. You go put your address up there, or any military bases. This is where I'm getting the link. In terms of timing, depends on how you define fast, because what I'm seeing is literally around mid-February. Okay. So it's just a few weeks away. I think once it's up and on the market, it goes pretty quickly. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right, there is Sylvia Ramial. Hello, Sylvia. $5 Canadian. Thank you so much. By the way, thank you to all of you for your donations. If I forget to say thank you, it's just because I'm a little tired tonight. We've been on the town all day. All right, Sylvia, what you got? Hi, Bob. Any message? This is for me. Thanks. Hi, Sylvia. Good to see you again. Let me just zoom in on this. Hold on just a second. This is interesting, Sylvia. Got letters here. Sorry, guys, it's not you, not the company. It's just the hour. So you got letters coming, important documents coming. I get the sense you've been waiting on some communications. This may have a legal element or real estate-based element, but I'm seeing important papers come, and you're like, oh, thank God we got the papers. Everything's good. So whatever you're waiting on, it looks like in the next, just show me 7 days, 7 days, 7 days. Next 7 days, you're going to get some resolution on something you've been waiting on, but it comes like, I think it's literally through the mail, through the post, because I keep seeing a letter. It looks like it's a certified letter, a registered letter. You're like, oh, thank God this came. So really going to watch your mail next 7 days, okay? Blessings are coming to you. Thank you so very much. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Thank you for all the support. Oh, there's my buddy Robin Boston. Thank you, Rob. $5. Thank you very much. Hi, Bob and Cole. Loving your adventures. Blessings. Thank you. Robin, thank you so much. We're having so much fun. I tell you, I don't know if I'll ever come back to the States. Anyways, I'm very happy in England. Life here has been very good to me. Cole has been wonderful.
Yeah, because aren't I your girl, Bob?
Yeah, she's my girl.
Even though I'm cheeky all the time. And I want to put lamb chop in the oven with
Don't put lamb chop in the oven.
Tatties and some Yorkshire puddings.
Oh, you can't. You can't do that. All right, there's Robin. Robin, thank you so much. We're having a lot of fun. Let's see what the crystal has for you. Rob, this is really cool. I'm seeing a chart. This is vital statistics, and everything is like high. This is a sign of healing that's taking for you. And I keep seeing a doctor's face saying, we don't understand, it's healed faster than we expected. So I think in terms of your overall physical health, you're going to be in a state of remission from the illness you've been experiencing, remission from the illness you're experiencing, and your vital signs are increasing. So this is a good sign of healing. In terms of timing, I feel like this is pretty quick, like literally the next 2 weeks. So hang in there. This looks really bright and positive. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. There's TGVG, $1.99. Thank you, TGVG. Let's see what we got going on here. TGVG, I'm going to have to tell you, I'm a little concerned. I feel there's a person around you that may try to manipulate you. I won't say their name, but I think you know who I'm talking about. But I see a woman connected with this, and I feel like she's going to try to, get you into her graces. It's almost like a control thing, like she wants to control you and try to do some manipulation. You're going to have to be very careful here. Don't spend time with this person alone. I feel like they're so manipulative. They get you believing anything. And I want you to keep your head clear, because what I'm seeing is that career opportunities are coming up, and you must be careful you don't let this person sidetrack you and you miss your opportunity. So keep your distance. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oops, hold on a second. There is Sophie Sub, $5 donation. Thank you, Sophie. Hi, Bob. Thank you for your hard work. May I have a message for what I need to hear? Oh, Sophie, thank you. I'm really honored that you're here and you value what I do. I hope you're keeping up on the daily vlogs as well. We're getting 2 shows a day here at Spirit Channel. Morning time, well, it's usually afternoon, and then we do an evening show. All right, hold on just a second, Sophie. You know, Sophie, what they're showing is there's been some people around you. I'm seeing people that are speaking words of untruth or betrayal. And I feel like you've had some people, I feel like this may even be family looking at the links here around it. But it's like people are playing a game with you. They've not been straight up or honest. And I want you to protect yourself from getting caught into that because they show that these people, I feel like this is family. Like everybody's saying a different story. Nothing's adding up. And it's like they're trying to confuse you and weaken your power. Maybe not intentionally, but that will be the end result. So if you have people in your life that are manipulative right now, I want you to step back from that. Don't get too roped in because I see these transitions coming for you in the work area, literally in February and beginning of March, that change the game around you. Okay. So be careful. Stay away from troublemakers because the next few months are important. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. There is, I cannot see today. Oh, that's my buddy Refugio. Hello, Refugio. $4.99. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Any messages from you? Blessings. Thank you, Refugio. Let's see what the crystal shows for tonight for you. You know, Refugio, this is really interesting. And this might sound crazy, but I'm seeing you in Rome and in Milan. I think you're going to be involved in something like a fashion show or some high-level meeting for promotions. And so be ready for this because it looks like there's a connection with Rome and Milan coming. I feel that by the summer months, like June, July, August, from when they're showing me, they keep flashing these dates, the calendars, June, July, August here in the crystal. I feel like this is the time frame around this from what they're showing. So you're going to be doing some international travel. Make sure you have your passport and be ready because this is going to be some wonderful work opportunities. And I keep seeing you talking to people that you've never met. There's a lot of networking energy here. So summertime opens up a lot of opportunity for career and for personal life. Thank you, Refugio. Blessings to you. Watch the month of June. All right, there is Aaron Patricia. Hello, Aaron. $2 donation. Thank you, Aaron. Love offering from the flock of 4. Yay.
Yeah, she's got that 2 new budgies.
Yay. Congratulations. Isn't that lovely? Wow. Well, you know, the family's all happy, right?
They're lovely birds, but they're bloody noisy.
Yeah. I love birds too. But I have to recall they can be noisy. All right. Let me just see what the crystal shows here. Wow. Aaron, I'm seeing a giant eagle in the crystal. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to take an eagle into your house, but that's a totem spirit who's guarding you and the birds. This eagle has a wingspan, like must be 5 or 6 feet. The talons, the claws are bigger than my hands. Very powerful eagle in spirit. So I want you to be open, like when you're dealing with your birds, take them out, or you go on a walk or whatever. Call the spirit of the eagle to you now because that's gonna secure protection for you as well as your birds. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh, there's Refugio again. Hello, Refugio. Good to see you back. Thank you. Thanks for your donation. Hi, Bob. One more question. Do you see anything about falling out with Joey? He was my roommate here in Texas. He didn't take it too well when I moved. Hold on, Refugio. Refugio, I gotta just warn you. I think you're gonna have to keep your distance here because When I ask the crystal, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing your roommate. He's got a black cloud around him. And I don't think you caused it, even though you did upset him with the move. This cloud around him goes way back before you. So I'm going to be honest with you. I don't see a reconciling or reconciliation between you two. I don't think he wants it. I don't think he's going to work for it or try for it. And any effort you put in, I just don't see a break around. So just keep where you are. Don't get caught up in his drama because I don't see a reconciliation. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. I hope that makes some sense. All right, there is Aaron. Is that Aaron? Hold on a second. I can't see it in my eyes. Are gone. Emmy, there you are. Emmy Rubia. Hi, Emmy. Good to see you again. Glad you're still here. Hi, Bob. I can, if you can, please, insight on my current company I'm working with. I feel like I've experienced a moral injury with them. Would love to hear your thoughts. You know, Emmy, it's interesting when I'm looking right here in the crystal. I have to tell you, there's going to be a major change coming. I'm seeing literally an organizational chart, and people at the top are moving chairs, and a few of them are blipping out, like disappearing. So I think there's a major restructuring coming. And I have to tell you, in terms of your emotional injury, I believe you, because when I'm looking at the crystal, I'm seeing you and I'm seeing standing with some of these execs in the company, and you have dark pink light, which means you're trying to do some emotional healing. So I feel like, you know, in terms of you, don't just jump ship yet, okay? I think that there will be changes. Looks like the end of February, you'll hear about it. So don't jump ship, because I see people leaving, and part of them are upset because they feel like their jobs are going away. But I actually don't see your job going away. So I think you're going to be safe. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. I hope that helps a little bit. So long, guys, on chat problems. Sandra D says, Jay invited me to go to Greece to his cousin's wedding in June. Will I be able to go? I'm so excited. Thank you. Let's see what the crystal shows. Yes, I see you there. I literally see the Acropolis behind you and Jay holding hands. Yeah, you'll be there. So go ahead and plan it. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. That's so exciting. Ooh. Sandra, I can't wait to see your film footage from your travels. Thank you. There's Jesper Klaasse. Hello, Jesper. 35 Danish Corona. Thank you so much. Hope working late hours will work for both of you. You know, it's always going to be like this with Cole and I, because we're going to either be in America or England or part of the time separated. So
God help us when I come to America.
You said we're going to let her in, huh? She might try to storm the White House and take over.
Remember, I'm a relative of the president on your president.
I don't know, but you know, I got to tell you a funny story. The other day, a man approached me. I'll never forget this. He said, "Oh, are you American?" I said, "Yes." He said, "I'm not sure I believe you." And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, prove to me that you're really who you claim to be. You're a true American." He said, "What is the area phone code, the area code for Washington, D.C.?" Well, I actually know it because I live there. It's 202. And I said, 202. And the guy, actually, British guy, goes, "Oh, you know it. That's right. Well, I guess you are who you say you are." For some reason, he didn't believe I was an American. So then he turns around. He goes, "All right, got another test question for you. When did our country, Britain, burn down your White House?" And I was like, "Okay." I said, 1812. And he said, "There you go." He goes, "Sorry, mate, for testing you, but I had to be sure you are really a real American." He was funny. He was just playing with me, but it was kind of funny. Anyways, all right, Jesper, let me just see what's going on here for you. Hold on just a second. Thank you for your support. Jasper, I'm seeing some large-scale gatherings. I don't know if you're organizing these, but I'm seeing like a stage I'm seeing you sitting on, you're in a trance and voices are coming through you. And then I'm seeing you talking to people and like signing books or autographs and doing photos. So I think you're going to be moving up in terms of public visibility. And I get the senses over the next 6 months. It's not all tonight, but it's like over a 6-month period because I'm seeing the seasons change. It's like they show you talking to the crowds, and I see seasonal lights and colors, and it changes. And it's winter, and then it's spring. So the next 6 months are transforming. I think there'll be travel. And I want you to be open to visiting like conferences or large-scale events where you'll be able to volunteer your service as a speaker, as a channel, and then that's going to start opening doors. Blessings to you. I hope that helps tonight. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Babs, move your head down a little bit because there's spirits behind you. I thought it was my shadow, but when you were moving, the shadow on the wall didn't move, but you've got like a flickering behind you.
How interesting. Okay. Well, we'll have to watch that, Cola. All right. Thank you.
It's
All right.
like somebody sitting down beside you, Babs.
Okay. That's strange.
Like a kid.
I'm not sure. I'm not seeing it, but I have to go back and look. Okay.
There. Because when you're moving, that's not even moving, and I was laying down with
That's so strange.
Look at Babs on my phone.
You might have a spirit presence.
There, sitting
Look at
down.
that.
Right,
Oh, I can see it.
It was moving, right? But I was laying down, and I said to Angela, but there was flickering behind you.
Okay. Well, let me study that. Okay. Thank you. All right. Well, we'll look at that. We do have some paranormal phenomena. If you guys are seeing a child, and I'm seeing it here now.
Really skinny.
Strange. All right. Well, we'll watch that.
There's no chair, Babs. There's nothing shown on our walls, but it is on your computer.
Okay. Well, let's go back and revisit that. All right. Thank you. There's Denise D. $2 donation. Thank you, Denise. More about mom, please. Denise, I don't know if I can do that tonight because, I mean, I can ask, but I just don't know because the crystals, I can't always control it. That might be a better thing for Sunday. Denise, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing your mother lying down. She's in a hospital bed. She looks very tired. I don't see her crossing. It's like she's still alive. But it's strange because I feel like she's so tired. She feels like she wants to go, but I'm not sure she's going. And I'm looking, trying to see. I'm seeing an IV in her arm. I think your mom's been dehydrated. You need to make sure she's getting the right amount of fluids. I just see an IV and it says dehydration drip. So she may have a spell where she's in a hospital, but it's more like dehydration that's affecting her. All right, so have that looked at. And I hope that makes some sense. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, we are at our hour. I don't know where the time goes. I'm really tired tonight, but I want to say thank you. Thank you for joining us. It's always so much fun to gather. I hope you've enjoyed this tonight. I know I have. So keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. Be tuned in. We're going to do more shows in the coming days, and I'll be back with you again. We'll see you tomorrow, and blessed be. Good night.